In ancient times, when the desert stretched endlessly, rivers dried up, and trees withered, the Arab tribes faced unprecedented years of hardship. Wells ran dry, livestock perished, and people feared for their survival. The tribes gathered, including the Banu Tamim, to discuss their fate. What is the solution? How can we escape this crisis? A wise man among them, named Hajib bin Zararah, stood up and confidently said, "We have no choice but to seek refuge with King Khosrow in Persia. Life near the king will provide us with prosperity until our lands recover." They asked, "Who will go to the king? Who will speak on our behalf?" Without hesitation, Hajib answered, "I will go and take on this responsibility." But the journey to Khosrow's court was perilous. Many tribes stood in the way, each holding grudges against the Banu Tamim. Hajib declared, "I will set out and cross their lands, hoping that fate will favor me. I have done favors for many tribes, except for Ibn al-Tawila al-Taymi, who remains my enemy." With his bow and a water pouch, Hajib embarked on his journey across the barren desert. As he reached each tribe, they welcomed him, honoring the past favors he had done for them. Even those who had enmity with him said, "Today he is our guest, tomorrow he is our rival again." Finally, he reached the territory of Ibn al-Tawila al-Taymi, his greatest adversary. Arriving at dawn, he stopped at the well to water his camel and fill his pouch. When Ibn al-Tawila heard of his arrival, he declared, "Today he is my guest, tomorrow he is my enemy." He offered Hajib hospitality and ensured his safe passage to Khosrow's court. Upon reaching the Persian palace, Hajib stood before Khosrow and said, "I am an Arab man seeking aid." Khosrow asked, "Are you the leader of the Arabs?" Hajib replied, "No, I am not." Khosrow continued, "Are you the leader of your tribe?" Hajib answered, "No, I am not." Khosrow then asked, "Are you the leader of your people?" Again Hajib said, "No, I am not." Khosrow, puzzled, asked, "Then why are you here?" Hajib boldly responded, "I am not a leader, but today before you I am the voice of the Arabs and their representative." Impressed by his words, Khosrow asked, "What do you seek?" Hajib explained, "We have suffered from years of drought and hardship. We ask for your help so our lands may flourish again." Khosrow questioned him, "Your people survive on raids and looting. How can I trust that they will not cause trouble in my lands?" Hajib assured him, "I guarantee the Arabs peace. They will not disrupt your rule." Khosrow asked, "And what is your guarantee?" In response, Hajib removed his bow and presented it to Khosrow, saying, "This is my bow. If the Arabs break their promise, it is yours. If they keep their word, return it to me." The courtiers laughed at his daring gesture, but Khosrow silenced them, saying, "Do not mock him. This man has given me a pledge that few would offer." Khosrow accepted the deal, and the Arabs lived in peace and prosperity in his lands until their homeland recovered. Years later, Hajib bin Zararah passed away in Persia. His son Atad bin Hajib later approached Khosrow and requested, "I want my father's bow back." Khosrow asked, "Why do you want it?" Atad replied, "It was my father's bow, and he fulfilled his promise." Khosrow, honoring the integrity of Hajib, returned the bow, saying, "This is the reward of men who keep their word." Moral of the story. This story teaches us that a promise is a sacred duty and that fulfilling one's word is the highest form of honor. It also shows that kindness and hospitality can overcome enmity and that generosity is a noble virtue. The bow was merely a symbol, but the true value lay in Hajib's word, which remained unbroken even after his death. These lessons remind us to be truthful in our commitments, to uphold the values of generosity and hospitality, and to prioritize humanity over conflict.